What's goody? It's your host, J Rose. Oh my god, I gotta drop a mixtape. Anyways, you already know what's up. We back with another video. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I didn't do any research for this video. I'm just ranting. I just want to talk. So if I say something that's wrong, feel free to correct me in the comment section. But if you do, make sure you're correct, because if you try to correct me and you're wrong, you're gonna piss me off. Anyways, I wanted to talk about the NBA bubble today because the bubble gets a lot of flack and I don't think it deserves it. In my opinion, I'm just gonna go out and say I think the NBA bubble was peak basketball. I think that was peak hoops. So I don't understand how people are going on Twitter or making their YouTube videos, or even in just regular basketball talk, going out and talking about how the bubble was so whack, the bubble was trash. Like, did you watch the same basketball during quarantine that I did? Because watching the NBA during quarantine for me was a highlight. I hated quarantine, but I very thoroughly enjoyed watching the NBA during that time. I hear a lot of people come up with excuses saying it was a circumstance that was really unfair for certain teams. Some teams didn't have home court advantage, and that's why they discredit the ring and stuff like that. And matter of fact, let's tackle that right now. If some teams had a disadvantage because there were no crowds, and you also say that the ring that the Lakers won is fraudulent, wouldn't that mean that the Lakers had the biggest disadvantage? Because weren't they the 1 seed going into that playoffs? Talk to me. Nah, for real, talk to me. Like, does that not make sense? If the number 1 seed loses their home court advantage and their fans are no longer there in one of the loudest arenas in the NBA, would that not mean they literally took one of the biggest hits out of any team in the league? Yeah? And beyond that, I'll talk about that some more later, but I really do just want to talk about the hoops because that was some of the most pure basketball I've ever seen in my life. And some people are like, oh, it's just not how the NBA is played. So I don't care how the NBA is played, dog. That's how they had to play because of the virus, and they did what they had to do. So you were watching everybody, bro. The bubble was literally eat, sleep, hoop, repeat. That was it. They couldn't do anything else. What you think grown men are doing at Disney World without they're not there with their families. They in there by themselves. Their room look like this. Like, bro, if we being for real, that was pure basketball. All they could do was wake up, eat food, go to the court, go train, and then you in a game. That's it. That's all they could do. They was trapped in there until they either lost or won the whole thing. That was it. So I don't understand how you're talking about that wasn't real basketball or that's not how it's supposed to be played. Bro, that's literally pure hoops. That's all they did. And then even on top of that, players that you wouldn't expect to blow up like that, they got their opportunity to shine. I remember TJ Warren absolutely going off. Do y'all not remember? I know y'all remember because Jamal Murray just beat the Bubble Murray allegations this season. Bro, Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell were throwing 50 balls back at each other. If that was your first time watching basketball, you would have thought Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell were the best players in the damn NBA. And y'all telling me y'all didn't enjoy that? That wasn't fun? That wasn't good basketball? I can literally talk about any star in the league, and I can give you an iconic moment that they had in the bubble, or bro, we can talk about Luka. Bro, Luka step back game winner on the Black Lives Matter logo. You would have thought he was racist with how cold and saucy that shot was on the BLM logo, bro. That was crazy. And he's dropping 30 ball after 30-point triple-double after 30-point triple-double. They lost, but that's what made it awesome. Like, bro, you can play that well, and the other team can still have your number. And I thought that was crazy. And Luka balled out, but so did Kawhi, so did PG, and they go on to the next round, and they play the Nuggets. And guess what? They blew a 3-1 lead, bro. What didn't the bubble have? The bubble had the crazy comebacks. The bubble had the iconic moments, the iconic shots. The bubble had everything. We had a good finals matchup. That series was fun. It went 6 games. It was cool. Like, I don't understand what y'all even hate about the bubble for real. Like, I'm really jacking that y'all don't like the bubble because LeBron won again. I'm just saying, because everybody that hates LeBron says that ring is fraudulent. But listen, I'm not going to say I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm not a LeBron hater either. I respect LeBron and I enjoy watching him play. So I don't say that's fraudulent. But everybody who hates LeBron, just hear me out, says that ring is fraudulent. So I'm seeing a little pattern here. That's all I'm saying. I'm seeing a little pattern here. And then, where was I? I just went on a whole tangent. Where was I? Oh, so Let's talk about the Nuggets, bro, because they went down 3-1 twice and then came back. They had a great series with the Lakers, and even that series had an iconic moment. Anthony Davis with the game winner. I forgot what game it was, but he had a 3 at the end of the shot clock. Bang, they go on to the next game. I think they would have went like down 2-1 or something if AD didn't hit that shot, I believe. That was a huge shot. That was a great moment. Jamal Murray doing all these acrobatic layups. You got Donovan Mitchell doing what he's doing. And even the people who didn't make the playoffs. Y'all remember Devin Booker? Bro, D-Book, I promise y'all that's where he exploded. The Suns didn't lose one game in the bubble, and they still didn't make the playoffs. That's how crazy it was in there, bro. Do y'all remember how crazy Dame was going just to lose to LeBron in 5 games? Do y'all remember how crazy James Harden was going just to lose to LeBron in 5 games? I'm just saying. I think the Lakers were head and shoulders above most teams in the NBA that season besides the Clippers going into the bubble, I guess. Like, from what we saw before, the Lakers were definitely head and shoulders above a lot of teams, so I don't really understand how just because we're in the bubble, all of a sudden that changes. They were dominating in the regular season. The only team that I really thought had a chance that year was the Clippers, and they didn't even make it to the conference finals, so I don't want to hear none of that. The Lakers literally beat everybody in front of them in the most basketball-centric place possible. Like, there was literally nothing to do but hoop. And it was great hoops. I don't understand why y'all don't like the bubble. I really don't, man. Can y'all give me a real reason why y'all don't like the bubble? Because I don't understand it at all. A lot of people bring up that the bubble gave some teams unfair advantages, like how let's just use the Lakers for an example. How, Anthony Davis is injury prone, and the fact that the NBA had a gap between their season before the bubble came back gave him a chance to, rehabilitate himself, heal up, get some rest. But my rebuttal to that is that literally every single team in the bubble was under the same circumstance. There was no team that had an unfair advantage. It was literally everybody on an equal playing field. So if that's not the most fair version of basketball that you can possibly play, I don't know what is. I really don't. It's not like one team had a crowd, one team didn't. One team got the chance to heal their players, one team didn't. Every single team did not play basketball from this date to this date. And then after they started playing, whatever your roster was going into the bubble, that's your roster. You all had time to heal up. Y'all all had time to get what y'all needed to get done. Now we here hooping. I don't have a crowd. You don't have a crowd. They don't have a crowd. You can't go see your family. I can't go see my family. They can't go see their family. It was literally all equal playing field. So I don't understand how that's unfair at all. Literally, that's the most pure form of hoops you can possibly play. The NBA is under some very interesting circumstance. Like, literally every single NBA game is not how most people are going to play basketball, or under the huge lights with the big crowds. That was us watching basketball players play basketball without all the extracurricular. That was literally the most pure form of hoops that we could get from the NBA and their best players. The stars all balled out. We got some great moments, some great shots. And I'm just very, we got great matchups as well. We got the comeback stories, and in my opinion, the best team that season won. I don't think that ring should be called fraudulent. I don't think the bubble should be called fraudulent. I think everybody should take that at face value for what it is at the very least, because in my opinion, that might have been one of the hardest chips to win, but I won't even go that far. I think you should just appreciate it as a playoff run for what it is and stop trying to downplay it. I really don't understand. I truly believe that the only reason a lot of y'all downplay the bubble is because y'all don't like LeBron. And I can't really find another reason as to why you would do that. So if you have another reason for why you personally hate the bubble, you can put that down in the comment section. I'll try to respond to as many comments as I can, as always. And that's all I got for today's rant. If you mess with the rants, please leave a like. I will definitely do more of these. I like just talking about hoops. I like just watching hoops. I'm making all kind of basketball-related content. If you like the rants, please leave a like. I'll catch you on the next one.